What is going on, everybody? My name is Josh, and welcome back to another roster change video. Today was huge. Esports Report was huge, but first off, thank you to the sponsor of this little show that I do quite often, No Scope Glasses. Click the link in the description. You can buy yourself a pair, and you can also use code DISC5P to get 5% off your purchase. All right, guys, so now I'm going to try to tell you all the roster changes that happened and team changes and things that were announced without looking at everything, but I'm probably going to have to look, and I think I'm going to look right now, actually. So, first thing I want to talk about is, okay, so right away on the Esports Report, Tipsy got traded Curse LV, but now they're Curse COD for Miracles. So, Miracles to Justus, Tipsy to Curse. Okay. There's that said and done. Then the next thing, Justus and Curse announced that they were going to have team houses in Atlanta. So both teams will have team houses really close in Atlanta. So they can go and land, and that's going to be really good for both teams. But then here's the kicker, right? The new Justus lineup is Killa, Miracles, Stainville, and Neslo. So Justus got rid of Tipsy, and Gucci is retiring or something like that. So Killa and Miracles, who have been together for a really long time, and I really want to talk about this Justus team real quick. Killa and Miracles have won champion. They're champions together. They have proven themselves. They've got a 4-peat, right? With Impact. And that is crazy, and this squad is looking really good. You know, Neslo is a top 3 player, or at least a top 3 team player. You know, he was on TK forever. Stainville is a vet, and these Killer Miracles have insane chemistry with each other. Now, if they can bridge that over all 4 players, that's great. Oh, and another roster change I forgot to talk about. I was going to make a separate video, but I decided I was just going to throw it into this. TK announced their new lineup last night. They dropped a gigantic bomb, and now SB has nobody on their team. They dropped methods, and now TK consists of Sharp, Goonjar, Dito, and Apathy. So that is a crazy, crazy squad, and I want to put my 2 cents in on that. Be honest with you, I don't know how I feel about it, because SB is now screwed out of Season 2 or 1 playoffs, or so. I think it's Season 2, the playoffs, packs. They can't go to packs now because they had to have at least one player from Season 1 on the team, and they can't compete at packs now because they have nobody. They are going to announce their roster soon, and when they do, I will make another video, but for now, this is what I know. Yeah, so that's kind of weird. And that's a really good squad, not gonna lie. I don't know how the attitudes are gonna clash and how their personalities are gonna clash, or whether they're gonna mend together. I don't know, because Dito is very stubborn in my opinion, and I don't even know anything about Apathy really. I just know he's really good at Search and Destroy Sovereign. But yeah, that looks like a pretty solid squad. All right, so there's the Justus squad and the TK squad. And then Chaos, he said that they Team Caliber would have a team house in Alaska, which was funny, but they're not doing that, obviously. And then Curse announced that they were going to have another team, Curse AU, Curse Australia, and they're picking up T1 Daughters, who won Australia's regionals, and they placed 5th at champs. So there you go. Now Revan was officially removed from NY, but he's still, as a player, stuck with Curse, the organization, and he's now going to be the content manager, and he's going to get back into COD casting. So that's pretty cool. Then we have the new Curse COD roster. So now look, there's Curse COD, and then there's Curse Fire. So Curse COD is Parasite, Tipsy, and Abel, who is ex-Halo Pro, I believe, and Mochila. So Mochila comes over from NY and goes to LV, which is now just Curse COD. And Parasite and Tipsy, who are both leaders, That might clash a little bit. I don't know how they're going to work that out with Enable. And I've never even seen Enable play, but Mochila is crazy, crazy slaying power, and Parasite and Tipsy have consistently proven themselves that they can place well and be good leaders. Now for NY, or now what is known as Curse Fire, we have Burnsoff, who's going to be the captain. And then basically everybody from Xfinity, Mud Dog, Sin, and Croaster. I forget who the other person from Xfinity was, but that's a pretty nice squad because Xfinity placed well. They made it to champs. They didn't make it in the money, but that everybody was saying how crazy good of a squad that was. That is about it. The two Curse squads were announced, the Justice squad and then the TK squad, and that is it. Yeah. So a lot of stuff happened. Now this is probably the most roster changes we've seen. Oh god, hiccups. Ever. I haven't seen any more, like a bigger shift of rosters up until now. This has literally been 4 or 5 teams just switched like completely. TK Justice and the both Curse teams. So wow. So both Curse teams are going to be in the same house. So you're gonna have 8 players and probably Blev Dog. I don't know if Blev Dog is gonna stay there or what. I don't know if he's got a family or something. But the two Curse teams are gonna live in the same house. They're gonna be landing all the time. And then you got Justice right across the river or wherever, I don't know, in the same city, and they could go and they could play, whatever. So that's going to be good for, team chemistry. Of course, the two Curse teams aren't going to strategize and like come up with all this stuff because they're going to be competing against each other. Oh, and yeah, the other 2 squads were the FaZe Red and the FaZe Black. So the only 3 teams that haven't changed from champs, US teams, because T1 Daughters hasn't changed, I don't think, are Optic, Complexity, and Envy. Everybody else has changed completely, and SB doesn't have a squad. So there's been like 6 teams that have just completely mixed, and this didn't happen when Merc left. This didn't happen when JCap left. This didn't happen when Parasite and Ricky left. And normally Optic was if Optic made a team change, everybody else made a team change. But wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. So I don't know what's going to happen with SB. Let's just put it like this. Season 3 is going to be crazy because this playoff is going to be, everybody has to play with their old teams. It's going to be just like a wing it tournament. It sucks that Optic isn't going. I'm predicting Complexity to win this because everybody doesn't really care. Because everybody's playing with their old squads and just the chemistry isn't going to be there. But I really want to know what you guys think. So go ahead, leave it in the comments. If you want to leave a like on this video, that would be pretty cool as well. If we can hit 20, that would be awesome. And guys, I don't know if you're still watching right now, but I really want to get an interview with a pro player. I don't know who, or if anybody would do an interview with me, because I'm just a 16-year-old kid and nobody cares. But if you want to see me interview someone, let me know and I will try to get them. I want to interview Formal, but now that all these roster changes have been announced, someone from one of the teams could be a viable option. I don't know. I could go with someone that's like the same age as me, like Realize or Methods, and I don't know if they'd want to because they're pretty big. That's all I got for you guys today. My name is Josh. I'll see you guys later. Peace.